Yes, it's the A-League's original rivalry, and don't we have some stars on show in this Friday night blockbuster. It's third place Melbourne Victory playing host to second from top Adelaide United at a venue where they produced a 7-goal thriller in round 20 of last season. That was back in February of this year. And the Reds fans have travelled in good numbers, always in that corner. And the Melbourne Victory fans, particularly in that North Terrace, have been packed in for a good hour now. And the rest of the stadium filling up on a sellout night at this venue. A crowd in excess of 25,000 expected. And they're hoping for goals tonight. The final pleasantries being exchanged between the players. If Eugene Galekovic glances across and checks out the Melbourne Victory shirt, he'll see his name on it. A limited edition shirt, a one-off for the Victory tonight with 100 names of Victory players from season 1 right through until the end of last season. Galekovic played in their first ever game, the Melbourne Victory against Sydney FC. But the Reds, they come to Amy Park boasting a perfect away record this season, 3 out of 3 on the road and 17 points out of a possible 21 in the entire campaign, as a rock-solid defence and Latin flair and attack has the Adelaide United fans dreaming of silverware. And a guard of honour involving some of those Victory players down the years, the likes of Roddy Vargas, Grant Brebner and Danny Allsop, some former teammates of Eugene Galekovic. So the home team celebrating their 10th anniversary tonight. The club founded in November of 2004 has been a powerhouse of the competition, with both of their championship wins in 2007 and 2009 coming against tonight's opponent. Great stuff from the Melbourne Victory tonight. 10 years proud, loyal and loud. They want their fans to be. So Melbourne Victory perfect at home this season, and Adelaide United perfect on the road in this campaign. Something's got to give tonight, Robbie Slater.
Yeah, two teams in terrific form. Both probably not at their best last week, but shows just maybe how strong their credentials are.
It's Georgievski and Berisha hugging the sideline at the moment. He's been busy in the opening 5 minutes. Loves playing against Adelaide United as the Albanian striker. Pretty much a goal every game against them. Ben Kalfala cutting inside. Awan Mobile pushes into the deck.
Yeah, he does well there, Ben Kalfala. Because what he does, Mobile's quicker than him, but he just uses his body, and he gets his body, the ball away, and his body in between the ball and Mobile, any contact, and it's a foul. And it's another one of these positions that Guy Finkler likes.
Well, they've won all 4 home games this season, the Melbourne Victory, and they've outscored their opponents 12-3, and they are on tonight, putting the Reds under all sorts of pressure early in this one. Where does Finkler go with this one? Tries to pick out a teammate, and that's it for the Victory. They get the goal their start deserves. Berisha's not claiming it, but they'll take it. They've got the lead.
Well, it's Galekovic who makes the decision to come. Broxham was in there, but Galekovic, having made the decision, doesn't get anywhere near it. And that's what Guy Finkler, that's the pressure he puts you under. It's an own goal. That's come off Bogart, I think. There's the ball in. Galekovic comes. Yep, it's come off Nigel Bogart off the top of the crossbar and in. There's Galekovic. Doesn't really get near it. Bogard didn't know much about it, and it's another own goal. Second week in a row they profit from a goal from the opposition, but they start at 100 miles an hour, and Finkler's set pieces, he'd already had 3 on his 4th one. They get a goal.
Oh, lovely first touch from Ben Calfella, and he bursts away from Moroney and uses the option of Barbarousis. Barisha waits in the middle, it goes that way, and Bogard back to clear. This is so impressive from the victory.
Well, Bogard may have scored that own goal, but that was terrific defending anticipation from him.
Ben Calfella robbed of possession. Galloway cutting that one out. Goodwin was on there if the ball had a bit more pace, and now he's found by Isaias. Jite gets in the box, and here comes Awamabil, and somehow he goes right across the face of goal. He was nowhere near it from 3 yards out.
And it just hits Leia. He didn't need really to give away the corner, but I think he's so surprised it gets there. Terrific ball from Craig Goodwin. Defender going backwards, keeper can't come for it, and that's a sit-up. He sees the glory before he executes it.
Those one-off shirts doing a roaring trade by all accounts, Robbie. 100 names of victory players from the past adorning that shirt, including 2 of their opponents tonight, Jimmy Jego on the bench and Galekovic. As Goodwin gets his head up again, Awamabil flies across, and that time he buries it. It's 1-1, and the goals are flying in this fixture again.
Well, again, the quick counter, wide open, Melbourne victory. The ball out to Goodwin, and it's another quality delivery from him, and this time Mabil gets a second chance. He makes no mistake, absolutely buries it, and Georgievski, well, he didn't learn his lesson. He's got caught out again. You look at him, he's looking at the ball. He's not aware of Mabil until it's too late. He's looking at Goodwin flying down the left wing when he should have been aware of Mabil, and Mabil makes no mistake.
An emphatic finish that time. And Josip Gombau, just like he drew it up on the training ground. We'll get Goodwin up top, wide on the left, and whip it across to Mabil. He's already been found twice, and there'll be no clean sheet tonight for Nathan Coe, who did boast 3 and 4 coming into this one. 7-goal thriller back in February between these 2 teams at this venue, and we've got 2 in the opening 15 minutes tonight. Good open feel about it. This is Isaias. Stopped in his tracks by Adrian Leia. Full credit to Awamabil for shaking off that earlier miss and being in the right position again. He's trying to get him behind here, and Coe can let it run.
Oh, that's what you get with young players. He's not going to doubt he's going to get into those positions. He got there the second time, he made no mistake.
He's already caught the eye of scouts from Ajax. A trial pending with the Dutch Giants for Awamabil. What a touch from Finkler around Mullock. And here's a goal. It's another own goal. Extraordinary.
That is extraordinary. You took the words right out of my mouth. It's a terrific little turn from Finkler. The balance, the skill, drop the shoulder one way, outside of the foot. Now, who's it come off last?
I think it's Thirio back there, helping out for Mullock.
They have plenty of bodies. His little turn off Mullock, just puts a foot in, then he's around. Moroney can't touch him. That's come off Thirio. It's off Bogard. There's the little turn. Finkler, Moroney can't touch him. Well, you have to say, it's straight at Bogard. That's a poor clearance. Thirio can do nothing about it. Either can Galekovic.
Now we're up as 1, the victory supporters. Their players are yet to find the back of the net, but Thirio's got an own goal, and we've got all these statistics now, secondary assists and what have you. Bogard's got an own goal and a secondary assist on another own goal. What's going on at the back for the Reds? done brilliantly to farm that one out to Mobile. He can run at Georgievski again. All-time challenge by the left back. Mobile quickly back to his feet though. And across the face, good keeping from Coe. Furio just couldn't get the touch.
Oh, he's in such good touch tonight. He did miss, a sitter and came back and scored Adelaide's goal. A really good finish at the back post. That's unlucky as well. And he's had Georgievski definitely that personal duel.
Fantastic from Milligan with the left peg into the stride of Ben Kalfala. Bending it! Oh, Galekovic at full stretch. Not sure it was curling in or not, but Galekovic wasn't to know. That's outstanding athleticism from the keeper.
Yeah, great play from both. Berisha with the run as well. Little diagonal run and just Ben Kalfala, one crossfield pass. Beautiful first touch, and then he comes in. He sees Berisha going across. Little diagonal run. Oh, it could have been creeping in, or was it in the post? Not to know. We'll see there. Probably going to hit the post.
The outside of the post, maybe.
Galekovic at full stretch. He wasn't to know.
Winkler's corner. Here comes Milligan. Man down in the box for the victory. Georgievski, clever ball. Gives Ben Kalfala a chance. And now the header. And it's 3-1 to the victory. That is outstanding from the home team. It all starts with Georgievski and Besart Berisha. 6 goals for the season and 11 in 12 against the Reds.
I think it's Lee Broxham. I think it's Lee Broxham. It's Lee Broxham at the back post. He just stayed up there from the corner. And Adelaide, that's just poor defending. It's not good on second phase. Second phase of the set piece. What about that slight deflection? You say yes, maybe, but this is a clever ball. A lot of players might dink that one back in. Kalfala gets his head up and Broxham just sniffing at the back post. Deflection on the cross and Broxham buries it.
A rare goal for Lee Broxham.
The first time victory player gets a goal tonight. And they've got 3.
And he had just 3 in his entire career. Doesn't he spring into action in both the defensive box and attacking box, Lee Broxham? He's a fox in the box all of a sudden. The Reds not deterred. They come again. Broxham hung an arm out. Mobile went to ground and set piece for the Reds.
At first glance, it didn't look to be too much contact there. Mobile again causing the problems, and the young man not having any of the banter either. He wins the free kick by his positive play. He's been so positive down this right-hand side, and to be fair, Craig Goodwin been excellent down the left, but they just haven't been able to use him. Good angle for the left footer. Nearly 10 metres off the byline. 6 or 7 metres in from the sideline, so should be able to angle this one, you'd think, to the back post. Or does he try to sneak it in near post?
Goodwin delivers deflection and it's in. And there's some pushing spotted. Well, what about that?
He sneaked it in the near post.
It's not going to stand.
No, it's not. And to be fair, he's blown before the ball actually hits the back of the net, so he's seen it early.
And the Reds have clocked off here. Victory trying to push forward again.
But Nathan Coe's position just made me think he might go near post. And he certainly did, and I'd like to see that again.
And the foul that's given...
Took a deflection off the wall there.
Fouls at the back post, I think, against Malik. And a real talking point. They'll be fuming in the city of Churches because wherever the foul was, it had no effect on that ball winding up in the back of the net.
Well, I can't see too much what it's for. The only thing I'll say in the referee's defence is he blew it very early. I don't think anything that happened from what I just saw would have stopped that ball going into the back of the net. Nathan Coe was terribly positioned, in my opinion. And whatever happened, it wouldn't have stopped that ball ending up where it did, in the back of the net.
Barbarouses thought he copped the treatment there from Bogard. The decision goes the way of the visitors.
And Barbara's just got to be a little bit careful. He's sort of dived in there and he's on a yellow.
Karuska flighting one. Here's Therio, goes to ground, and penalty given. Wow.
Well,
they were denied just moments ago, but now they've got the chance to pull one back from the spot.
Well, again, at first glance, it didn't look to be too much in it. There's the ball in from Karuska. One thing's for sure is they should have dealt with that better. Oh, that's soft. That's soft for me. There's a little bit there. I don't think there's any sort of push. There's a bit of contact. That looks harsh.
Therio makes things happen in this fixture. Victory players have seen the replays. Leia fuming.
Well, I think that's very soft, but Karuska now has the chance.
Yep, Marcelo Karuska. And he just waits for Ko to go to the deck. And nonchalantly flicks it home, and it's 3-2. Not even 37 minutes gone. All action at Amy Park.
Oh, it's raining goals. It's incredible. The mistake is no one really tracks Therio's run in there, and it was just a lofted ball in from Karuska that found Therio, and that's the first problem. He shouldn't be able to play a ball like that. There's the cool and calm Karuska. No problem from the penalty spot for him.
Coming together between Jitte
it's all
and Milligan. If you know anyone who's not watching this game tonight, give them a call, send them a message, and get it over to Channel 505, Fox Sports 4. It is all happening.
Hasn't been able to get forward as much in this game.
One last chance at the end of the half. Charged down by Berisha. Karuska gets across. Well, that's the first 45 to savour at Amy Park. 5 goals flying in. Costa Barbarouses heavily involved down that right-hand side. Kevin Muscat benefiting from 2 own goals from Adelaide United. Nigel Bogard involved in both. Awa Mobile, well, he missed a sitter early in the game, but he hit back to find the back of the net. Lee Broxham scored for the victory as well, and Karuska has a penalty. It's all been happening. At half-time, it's Melbourne victory 3, Adelaide United 2.
I think they're still laying down, and the referee looks up and says, time for a substitution. Victory next week. They go to the Central Coast Friday night, North Sydney Oval. That game set down for, so you'd think the Fink won't be playing in that one. Archie Thompson.
Oh, I played a lot of times on North Sydney Oval, and it's not very good for the groins.
And Mark Milligan talked out about the prospect of playing there earlier this week.
Corner variation. Jago. You say yes. Here's Goodwin, plenty of time. And, oh, brilliant defending. Lee Broxham turns it away from goal somehow. Otherwise, it was a tap-in for a red.
He just manages to get himself in the right position, but they've lost their shape, Melbourne victory.
And Goodwin was invited back on, or rather Ansell, and Goodwin didn't know he was there. And look at this for the victory. Who does Berisha use?
Oh, that's...
He's onside here, Barbarouses. All sorts of options if he squares it. And Berisha could have killed them off, and he is fuming, the Albanian. And now it's Jitte the other way. An extraordinary sequence, Bruce Jitte. And it's out for the goal kick.
Well, what was he thinking, Barbarouses?
He's got hands on heads at the moment.
He snatched at it as well. He had much more time. Look at that from Broxham. That is superb defending. Then it was 5 against 2. They looked to have mucked it up, just slip it in. Berisha, open goal, onside.
Berisha wanted to kick something.
He did in the situation. It's out for the corner, but again, Mobile gets the better of Georgievski. It's been excellent tonight, Mobile, for me.
Furio. Jite goes down. Goodwin is found. And the cross and side netting. Plenty of the Reds fans think it's in. They're celebrating in the far corner. They're a long, long way away, and they're about to find out. Side netting, boys.
Pablo Sanchez. Great play from Goodwin. The two wingers have been excellent for me tonight. Adelaide, Goodwin on one side, Mobile on the other. I think Leia lets that one go. Probably worried he's going to turn it into his own net. But for a player that bagged 2 goals last week, it's an absolute sit-up.
Galekovic again sweeping.
I mean, there is
side flag. Goodwin.
I mean, that was an angle, but you'd expect his quality to score from there. And the poor old Adelaide fans, well, they thought it was in.
Haven't they missed some tonight? I mean, think back to Mobile's miss early in this game, which he atoned for somewhat by getting on the score sheet. Had a goal disallowed for Goodwin's free kick. Then they got a fortunate penalty in many people's books. Victory will say it evened itself out, but that chance for Pablo Sanchez to make it 3-3.
They've still got a minute and a half, and the way they've done in the second half, you couldn't deny them or say they're not going to make another chance.
Ben Kalfala just holding play up. Ko elects to come on the edge of the area and head it clear. Jite a chance here. And Broxham again cleans up. He has been immense.
Who else would it be? Yeah, it certainly has.
As the Victory's missed to fix it.
It's going to come straight back at him.
SAS took the wrong option that time. A rare thing to say that. Now Thompson. Georgievski ahead of him. Gets it in towards Berisha. Galekovic comes.
And again, you look at that and you just, why? Nearly on at the corner flag as it was.
Lovely from Hansel. Left Goodwin in his wake. And again, they're offside. What is going on?
It's just lazy, really. I mean, it's literally a metre to be onside. And on 2 occasions, they would have found themselves in complete space.
Second ball on the pitch, but the referee lets play go on. Now Barbarouses. 5 minutes of stoppage time just about up. And Barbarouses, will he run for the corner flag? No, he gets it in there. Berisha checks over his shoulder. Can use Milligan or Thompson. Flag stays down. Oh, they're going to be working on the 3-on-1s during the week. Thompson goes to ground. Mahazi now wriggling his way through. Penalty claims all over the place, and it's just the corner. Well, what's the difference, says Muskie?
It won't matter because they've got the win. Wow, what a game. All the goals in the first half, but Adelaide pushed and pushed, and Victory had so many chances on the counter. A terrific entertainment.
And the Victory go top of the table for 24 hours at least and make it 5 straight home wins to start a season for the first time. They're undefeated in 8 games to start a campaign. That's a club record as well. They're just the 3rd team to do that, and they end Adelaide United's unbeaten start to the campaign. And Kevin Muscat goes over to the officials and says, no penalty for us. Looked pretty similar to that one in the first half. It didn't cost the Victory. They've got the 3 points in the bag. As Robbie said, all 5 goals in the first half. It was amazing action. Lee Broxham, close to the best on the pitch. Maybe 3 points coming his way, and he scored for the Victory. Adelaide United scored 2 goals as well. A couple of Oggies for them. Nigel Bogard and Furio. And that's why we have this scoreline at full time. Melbourne Victory 3, Adelaide United 2.